Canım bak.
Acaba neden?
Amazing timing.
Close your remote from the bridge. Please stand clear of all front doors.
It sounds like he's saying ice cream.
And then vertical zone 8 are about to be close your remote from the bridge.
I understood that. Okay, so the keys were on the door when we came in a little sealed envelope. And now we're gonna go inside the room. It's room 8219. And is this the right way? No, it's not. Is this the right way? No, it's not. Is this the right way? Yes. Little ocean view room. We have a little closet area with drawers on this side, and then we have more closet space. And it's pretty good, actually. I think it's plenty for a 1-week cruise. There's some space underneath the bed, and you can put your suitcases so that they're not sitting in your room the entire time. There's a little vanity area, and with the light from outside, it's perfect. Then you have a mini bar, a little tiny TV, 2 side tables with room for storage in both of them. And then you have a little bit of storage next to the vanity. You also have the option to have this 2 twin beds instead of 1. And then the tiny little bathroom. It's small. I don't really have a lot to say about it. You have a tiny little blow dryer and a place to plug in a shaver. And you have this if you need to hang some clothes. And then here you have shower gel and shampoo. There is no conditioner, so keep that in mind if you're a conditioner person. They also give you 2 little pool or beach towels. You can actually take it on shore with you. Just don't lose it because they'll charge you €30. Here are some of the prices for the mini bar as of 2026. We thought we had all the spaces covered, but look what Kenan found! Yay! Makeup space! And a safe. So we came to the little cafeteria for our first meal, like lunch. What do you think?
I like it.
The station indicated on your cruise card, cabin door and life jacket.
Le son que vous venez d'entendre est le signal d'alerte générale.
We prepared on a winter cruise to like cozy up. Right now we're going to our muster station, and I felt. What time is it? 10? 10. They made me a vegan.
Günaydın.
Günaydın.
How did you sleep?
I didn't. It was awful. How did you sleep?
Oh, technically I didn't sleep. I don't know actually how many hours I slept. You?
I think I slept for like 20-minute increments sometimes, and then people would pass and they were really loud and they would yell something and do something or slam something, or then vacuuming in the morning and the sun in the morning, and we're really tired.
Esperamos encontrarlos otra vez a bordo de nuestros belos navíos de nuestra flota.
We came into the room and we have envelopes. Acaba, what are they? Special event. You are cordially invited to join the captain for a special event at the Broadway Theater. Oh no! Oh no, it's Turkish.
Oh.
Değerli misafirimiz, MSC Lirica'ya hoş geldiniz. Sizi harika bir cruise dinlemeyi dileriz. What's that mean? Today's much better. The waiters are super kind on this side. They moved us to a new table and the food looks fantastic today. Yesterday we were a little underwhelmed. We went and got a burger after dinner, but today it's looking pretty good and the starters were fabulous. This is great. Yeah, we'll tell you more later.
Thank you so much. My baklava came. But definitely this is not our baklava. Oh. This is not baklava. It's a completely different thing.
I can die happy now. This is so good. What do you mean it's not baklava? It's delicious. It's perfect. Impeccable. I'm trying the vegan one. It's so rich and the texture is so perfect.
Next is wall stance class.
1, 2, 3, lato lato, side to side is the same. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How was your last night?
It was a little better. The earplugs that you got me helped. But if you're a light sleeper, this is gonna be rough for you. Because you can't say anything. There's so many people. It's not like one person that's just kind of loud. It's like tons and tons of people just like, I don't know, they're not sleeping until like maybe 4 in the morning or something. It's a little crazy. But I slept better. At least we got to sleep in a little bit. How did you sleep?
I slept also better because I was so tired.
Today we're in Corfu, so we're going to go grab lunch and then we're going to go into the port. So lunch is a little chaotic, like a lot chaotic. And if you want to order something off the menu, it takes some time. Just be prepared. We waited like 15 minutes for someone to look at us. We had to kind of chase them down, and then finally we got our burger and sandwich. They also have a buffet, so if you don't want to wait, then there are options. Yeah, just be prepared, like if you need something, to chase someone down to get it. Smyrna Square, and from the port it's 25 minutes total. 6 minutes walking to the bus, then we're gonna take a short little bus, and then 8 minutes walking. So there's tons and tons of taxis. You just pass them if you want to take the bus, and it's right here all the way at the end. There's a lot of people waiting to get on this bus.
We are here and the bus is going here.
Okay.
This is the old town. The return back to the port is every 10 minutes. From the same place you get off is the same place you get to come back here to the port. Okay.
Okay.
€2 is the ticket. You walk 10 minutes, you will find the Esplanada Square and the old fortress.
And we can use credit card for the
Yes,
ticket
of course,
on board.
yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So it's €2 for each person. The guy's helpful, so he asks how many people, and then you can pay by either cash or card. We just arrived in Old Town and it's so cute. And it was calm for a second, but people are arriving very, very, very quickly. So I'm sure in a second it's gonna be really crazy. But right now a lot of stuff is closed because it's winter time. But there's all these cute little local shops we're gonna explore. Check that. Like this in the summer would be so cute. Just selling little fish outside of that window. Evet. Bence çok güzel. We got here at 2:30 into the shopping area and a lot of the places are closing. I think they're closing for lunch. I'm not sure. We're following Google Maps to a little square and it's sending us through this little alleyway. Yeah, look at the difference between what we got here at 1:30 and now. That's insane.
The flower kumquat. The fruit has flower and fruit.
Ah, okay.
From the flower is the white, from the fruit is the red.
Now we're finding a coffee shop. Oh, is this it? That's cute.
Hello. Do you have oat milk?
Oat milk?
Oat
Yes,
milk.
we do.
Oh, great.
Okay, we just got to Bari this morning. We had breakfast on the boat and now we're walking to the old town, Bari Vecchia. I hope that's how you say it. This is really cool. They're bringing all the food to the ship. I never thought about the back end of what this looks like. So this is just when you walk out of the ship. You can also get the shuttles and taxis here. It's a little bit more chaotic here, but the people are guiding you where to go, so it's okay. It still feels not too stressful because you also have this ferry here. We found a 24-hour vending food store. Let's see what's inside. You can get pasta, sodas, ice cream, wine, candy bars, salty snacks, and sandwiches. Also, what do we have here? I don't know. Oh, coffee. Of course, coffee. cola? Un clásica? Perfecto. Un cannoli. Cannoli.
E poi anche uno sporcamusso di cobresa.
Ah, just for here. Okay, no problem.
Io ho detto prendi uno sporcamusso di cobresa.
Traditional bakery inside
This one.
Yes. His name is Sporcamuso.
Spoke. Okay, that's fine. I want my husband to try something. Oh no. This one. Oh, this one's chocolate.
Black cherry or apricot.
Which is better? Black cherry sounds good.
Apricot.
Apricot. Okay, apricot. Grazie. Oh, this one's still hot. This one's the classic one. We're going to find coffee because that was actually what we were trying to do when we did this. Oh, Janem, look at that. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Are you happy? I'm so happy. Oh, but it has thyme. Mmm. Mamma mia. A cappuccino.
Ho viaggiato il mondo, Egitto, Spagna, Portogallo, tutto. Preferisco spendere i soldi e non lasciarli agli eredi.
Take that advice.
I actually like those little my mom loves those.
Little bit fruity, has very good the taste and the finish. A little bit mineral. I suggest you to take this one.
Perfect. We trust you. Great.
And
let's grab that one.
Okay, take this.
Yeah. I love them.
Baby, how many umbrellas did we bring? We didn't bring them though, it's raining. Where are they? On the ship.
You say a little
Voglio sentire la vostra. Your energy! Let's go! Todo! Su! Vai!
Good morning. We made it to Athens with very little energy. There was a lot of partying on board last night, but we're going to show you what the port is like. This one, the vibe is a little bit different. We're walking through kind of like a garage thing through some duty-free shops. A little bit more industrial than the other ones.
We just came here, but hard to figure out how can we go. There's any person, no security,
Yeah, this one
no people. Yeah, it's pretty calm.
Okay, we found the people.
Now there are signs to the city center, meeting points, tourist buses, and the metro. And obviously taxi vultures ready to get us.
Okay, what are you doing?
I wanted to use metro, and now I'm hiring a taxi because, yeah, why? Actually, it's like only 10 minutes extra because Kenan wants, that's why. Metro is only an extra 10 minutes. I was trying to be frugal because I want to spend all my money on shopping. Okay, so why was I so adamant about not taking a taxi? Because the first time that I came to Athens, at the airport, there's actually a set price into the center. And when I got into the taxi and I asked the gentleman, oh, is that the price? He went from being very kind and speaking English to telling me he didn't speak any English, and then he changed the price. He doubled it. There was a little bit of an argument, and actually the person at the hotel helped me to talk him back down to a normal price because it was impossible. I actually asked him, like, I want to get out of the car before we left the airport, and this is when he was like, I don't speak English, blah, blah, blah. So today, we checked the price on Uber and Free Now, the app, and it said it would be between 13 and 15 euro, including the Uber fee. And we asked a taxi driver, well, the taxi driver, tried to get our attention because we were walking to the metro, and we said, okay, how much? And he's like, oh, for you, economy price, 25 euro. And I was like, okay, thank you. And really acting like we're just idiots, and I really don't like that kind of thing. It's also supposed to be metered. I don't understand why there's even any discussion about it. Why are you doubling the price for tourists? Just don't do it. And then I don't want to support them. So we're taking the metro. We'll take a taxi on the way back because we'll have bags. But on the way, I just want to take a metro. I don't want to haggle, and I don't want somebody to try to screw me. You can just use your regular credit card. And bye-bye. We were just told no photos. Sometimes they still have what they found. And then when you leave, you tap out. But nobody lets you pass. You have to shove yourself in there. So we made it to Monastiraki, and now we just have to walk a little bit to get to Plaka, where we're headed. There's a lot of people. We were just talking about how the metro wasn't crazy crowded inside, and we found them. We found all the people. So a lot of these places in Athens, you don't actually have to buy a ticket to see them. Of course, there's more stuff inside and you can walk around a little bit closer. But this is the Roman Forum of Athens, Roman Agora. And you can see it like this.
Myrto, smile Myrto.
Mythos.
Myrto.
Myrto.
Myrto, her name, Myrto.
Nice to meet you, Myrto.
Yeah.
This is 12:30 in the afternoon, just to give an idea of how many people. If you don't want to go inside the Acropolis, but you still want your photo moment, you can come here. It's a little rocky, a little crazy, but there are some points that are pretty busy with a constant influx of people. When you arrive at the entrance, if you turn to the right, that's where you have the viewpoint, and then the left is where you have the entrance. The vibe is lovely. It's crowded but not loud or chaotic feeling. It's very relaxing actually. Do you want to be like that one? We're on our way to Plaka to do some shopping, and I love that no matter where you're walking, it's just like cute little old things. Kenan doesn't care about that as much as I do because he's from Istanbul. And for me, like, we don't have old things in my city. Literally just like a couple blocks away, and that Fiotica has a completely different vibe from Plaka. This is a lot more like chaotic little shops and stuff. The other was a little bit more calm. We found a cute little wine bar / cafe. I don't think I've ever seen a bottle that is.
They make it only for us. This special.
Really?
Yeah.
That's incredible.
It's 1.5 liters.
Amazing. Thank you. Cheers. One more. Beautiful. Okay. But yeah, this detail is very pretty. Okay, perfect. We'll take that one too. We're a little less prepared today. My phone has 3%, our camera has 3%. Also, the train is delayed. They just made an announcement. I think that we're going to just take it anyway because it comes in a few minutes, and then we might get a taxi once we get a little bit closer.
You told me about the bag I should put like front of me, but we are out of money, so we don't need actually, just for our passport maybe.
We're the last, there's 2 more people they're waiting for. It's 4:20 and sail off is 4:30. Be really careful, check your time. So actually on one card it said 4:30 and the other one said 4, and it's 4 for all aboard, and 4:30 was sailing time.
We just got off the ship, but I had a problem to get off the ship as a Turkish because they said we have to escort with you. I don't understand the reason they accepted me back into my country. These people waiting for the bus or shuttle, but we don't need to wait. Fortunately, it's my country.
In Turkey, there's a meter. So at the end, even on an Uber ride, there's going to be a price. And then just keep in mind that Uber adds a price. I think right now it's somewhere around 50 lira extra. So like $1 and something. But they put the number in manually at the end of your ride. So just make sure that you cross-check that and say like, okay, this is what the actual price was. And then take a picture of the meter. It is very common for them to put it higher than it actually is when you're a tourist. So just be mindful of that. The taxi driver let us know that the normal taxi fare to the city center from the port is about €5 when it's done with a meter, and at the port they were charging €15. Today we docked at 7 a.m. in the port of İzmir. Kuşadası port is the one that's closer to Ephesus, and if we had taken a taxi or taken the
tour, I think it would have been too rushed to really see Ephesus. Again, we've already seen Ephesus and we decided we wanted to see something a little bit different. Also, we didn't want to be that rushed. You need time for Ephesus. So if you do go from the port of Izmir, I think it's better to go either like exactly at 7 a.m. and then come back, but you don't have time really for other stuff. And today our goal is to hit this prehistoric site as well as to hit a market. So we'll see how we do. Completely empty here. All you can hear is birds and there's nobody. We hope it's open. If you want to get away from the crowds of Ephesus, this is your place. Definitely. There's no person at the front desk. This very kind gentleman came and said good morning and shook our hands. And we asked, if we could pay for entrance, and he said, no, you don't need to pay anything, just come. And now they have called a guide for us, and we're buying a coffee in this cute little cafe. This is the most calm that we've had this entire trip. It's incredible. Actually, I can stay here all day. We're getting Turkish coffee because Kenan is missing this. Oh, they're pretty plates.
Neden sadece Kenan?
Çünkü ben I miss any coffee except for ship coffee. We haven't even actually gone inside yet of the archaeological site, and I'm feeling like it's hard to explain. Actually, I feel very emotional and calm at the same time. I feel like this place has like an energy that's completely different from anywhere else. But like really, I feel emotional actually. Really, like immediately when we came here, I felt like very different. Sen yok mu? This coffee was only €1. That's cool. How much did we pay in Greece? 4 or 5, and in Italy 3. I mean, there's no milk though, so it's not really a good comparison. But we did say we would compare coffee in all 3 countries. But this is cheap for Turkish coffee. Don't give them expectations because that's not the price in Turkey right now. Things have gone up quite a bit. But this place is the fact that this exists for free for people is really incredible. Oh yeah, and we have a guide also. So we're gonna include the chaos that is Ephesus all the time versus this place. I'm excited to see more.
Öncelikle bulunduğumuz bölgeden çok kısa bahsedelim. Yeşilova Höyük İzmir'in bilinen ilk köy yerleşimi olarak geçen bir alan. Dönem taş devri, yani Neolitik dönem. Milattan önce 6500, günümüzden 8500 öncesine kadar da tarihlendiğini biliyoruz. Burası tatlı suya yakın olması ve güvenilir olması açısından gelip tercih edilen bir alan haline gelmiş. Avcılık ve toplayıcılık dışında tarımla da uğraşan bir topluluk haline gelmişler.
Next we are going to Kemeraltı çarşısı, Kemeraltı Bazaar. Merhabalar.
The name Kemeraltı means under the arches because the original housing was little arches. There's over 2,000 registered buildings in this, including
Kızlar Ağası Han.
Kızlar Ağası Han from 1744. It's part of the historical city center of Izmir, The bazaar grew around a long street that's now called Anafartalar Caddesi, originally developed in the 17th century, and it is situated in the heart of Izmir near the seafront and Konak Square. It was added to the UNESCO World Heritage Temporary List in 2020. Temporary list? Why temporary? Kemeraltı is one of the world's oldest and largest open-air bazaars, dating back to the 17th century. It's located in Konak, district of Izmir, Turkey, and it is a bustling historic commercial hub extending from Konak Square to the Agora. Agora? I don't know how to say this word. If somebody in the comments can tell me, I don't know. Agora. Agora? Agora.
Agora.
Okay, you guys tell us. How do you say it? It's also not just a tourist site, like people are actually doing their trades here and there's a lot of goods for locals as well. So we're curious to check it out, especially after the calm that we just experienced. Let's see. Okay, we have 1 hour and 15 minutes before we have to go back. And we're going to start at the courtyard of the mosque. Like completely different.
Eski bizim İstanbul'daki gibi camiler gibi değil. Yani bir Süleymaniye, bir Sultanahmet gibi değil.
Evet.
Bir tane yönetici veya bir tane bir grup başkanı burada duracak. Adamlar ayakkabılarını çıkartıyorlar, öyle giriyorlar. Adamlar, klişe adam böyle giriyor. Bilmiyor ki adam, bilse adam zaten. Onun başında duracaksın. Temizlik, hijyenlik.
Ama kimseye yardımcı olmuyor mu?
Excuse me. Sus. Alo.
This seller guy navigating people because there is no person to welcome that tourist. They don't know how to go inside, so they cannot be able to use their shoes. So they can see there, but still someone should tell them.
Hola, kalite marka.
Hoş geldiniz, buyurun.
What is this?
Ne pahalı değil mi bu?
Ama bu ne? Bu şey
İşkembe.
Evet.
Ne kadar gelişiyor? 160 daha.
Evet abla, burası diyor, kampanya diyor. Bal diyor, bal. Güzeline bak ya.
Çay var mı? Oturabilir miyiz? We had really hard time to find good dessert in the ship and I really missed this. Havra Sokağı ne tarafta biliyor musunuz?
Buradan ilk sağa dönün, yolu bitirin. Sonra sola döneceksiniz. Orada bir daha sorun.
Sağ, sol, sağ.
So you have that craziness that we just came from. And then you have the old Agora. Agora. This is the entrance. So there's like a car park. There's a little hotel actually. This funny little thing. And then here's where you get your tickets.
Teşekkürler.
Ne demek? Rica ederim. They only accept Turkish lira, but they also accept cards.
Sizin de tamam.
Teşekkürler.
Teşekkürler. Great. This is the basement of the old basilica. We're gonna try, if we have time, to go see the other basilica. So amazing how much history your country has.
But it felt like a horror film. Sorry for my pronunciation. Pausanias, a geographer and traveler of the 2nd century AD, relates that Alexander came to the slopes of Mount Pagos, Kadifekale, to hunt, that he fell asleep under a plane tree by a spring in front of the temple of Nemesis, and that in his dream he saw two goddesses, Nemesis, the goddess of the divine retribution and revenge, who commanded him to found a city in that spot and move the people there from the former site. According to the legend of the Smyrnians, asked advice about this command of the goddesses from the famous oracle of Apollo at Claros, present-day Ahmet Beyli Menderes. Apollo answered that those who live on Pagos, Kadifekale, beyond the sacred meles, will be 3 or 4 times happier than before. This legend is depicted on the very numerous coins of the Roman period Smyrna. Underneath the modern city, inside and to the south of the Agora, water channels large enough for a person to move through comfortably have been identified. Today, these channels, whose source remains unknown and which still carry water, are understood to have been in use from the Roman period through the Ottoman period. In late antiquity, the water was stored in cisterns and directed to fountains and public buildings in the lower neighborhoods of the city. We thought we were coming with extra time, and the taxi dropped us on the opposite side of the port, and he seemed really nice, and we didn't realize that he didn't know where we were supposed to go, so we had to walk a lot, actually, all the way to the other side of the port.
Now back to Istanbul.
We thought we had noise problems with the teenagers.
And right next to our room, obviously.
I'm ready for Egypt. I think I'm ready for Egypt.
Oh yeah? How many languages do you know, basic?
Arabic, French, English, a little bit Italian, Spanish, Russian, a little bit German. مرحبا بالعربي, salut en français, hello in English, hello in German, ciao in Italian, buenos dias in Spanish, привет in Russian, kalimera in Greece.
What about you?
Arabic, Arabic, salut, hello, francese, ciao, con la lingua italiano, hello, we speak Turkish.
Turkish? No.
Turkish ma.
Hoş geldin, nasılsın? Hoş bulduk.
Teşekkürler.
And you're watching Turkish series?
Yeah.
And you don't know any words yet?
No, me, I know. Not
Bana bak.
Bana bak.
I watched 1 year series and I can say bana bak.
Oğlum. Well, how do you know that?
Oğlum, kardeşim, abi, abla.
From the series?
Yeah, this is our last time.
What do you think?
I think I'm ready for Egypt.
Oh yeah?
They took your passport, so we're gonna go find out where it is.
Where's my passport?
When they do the visa check, if you need an EU visa, then they take your passport. And they said that they would give it to us at 8 p.m. tonight, which is after we go on shore. So we're gonna go figure that out. Oh, okay. I think you two have a good day. You're going off the ship without your passport. I'm confused by that.
No.
I'm concerned about that. They said you get it at 8 o'clock. That's correct. Like, I thought it was a mistake, but she said, no, it's no problem. You're just going to go off the ship.
Oh, good luck to me.
Normally, when you get off in the first country, they do like a passport check and stuff. But hey, we'll see. Don't get lost.
See.
If you have a lot of hair, bring your own blow dryer. This is like a breeze. The highest setting is this. It's okay, it's warm, but it's gonna take a while.
Su amable atención y le deseo una agradable continuación de travesía.
So the ship itself I really like. Everything's completely fine. Yeah, it's a little older, but also for the price that we paid, what can you actually say? The food's not mind-blowing, but it's fine. And also, like, the stops are nice, the Mediterranean is nice. One thing I would suggest, if you have some problem, just mention it to customer service. So we had kids prank calling us in the middle of the night. There's a group of 300 school children, and they would call the room at 3, 4 in the morning and just say something and then hang up. And the first time it happened, we thought there was an emergency or something. We called reception. They said, oh, we're so sorry. Like, this is happening because we have this group of school kids. And as soon as we said that, they fixed it. So today we got back on the ship and we had a note on our door saying, can you please call reception? It's not urgent, but can you please call? And so we gave them a little call. And they just said, we want to check because we talked to the teachers of the students and we asked them, can you please control the students and ask them to stop doing this? They said, we just want to check, did you have any other problems? But see, like, they're running down the hallways and stuff, but this has nothing to do with the ship, right? This is just, we got a little bit of bad luck and we got a bad crowd. But in general, I do recommend when you're traveling abroad and you have this kind of thing, just make sure that you're using one of the apps so that they don't try to haggle you. Also take a picture of the meter because they do really love to change the price on what you actually were supposed to be paying. If you have food intolerances or allergies or preferences, just make sure that you communicate with the staff. So sometimes somebody won't know. So for example, we're having rice milk every morning and they have normal milk, but they don't have any milk alternatives out on the bar, but you can ask for them. They're free of charge. And sometimes somebody will tell you they don't have it, but we know they have it. So we just ask another person and then we get rice milk every day.